Welcome to my first tutorial on After Protocol. I'm just going to start off from the beginning, go from here, and see what I can teach people. Alright, here we are started off, and we've got our first engineer. All we have access to right now is all of our basic structures. First thing you always want to start off with, and have to start off with, is your command center. So let's build our command center.
Construction started.
Over here are all your different interface windows. One of the most important ones is your colony window. You pretty much always want to leave this up. This is where you're going to see all your current information about your colony, the current colony that you are on, and it will help you keep an eye on everything that is happening. While this is building, I suppose I can go over a few other things. We have our barracks to make our enlisted personnel. We have our factories, which is where we can produce stuff. This is also one of your highest job markets here. We're not going to worry about tech turrets. Most people don't use them. This is your basic mining facility. Soon here I will show you the mining nodes to where you can go and mine minerals. This is the lowest of the low. You're only going to want to use this very briefly. You got your power generator to create power for your colonies, refineries to make alloys and armor, your research facility where you will do all your research for your special techs. We'll get into that later, but those are probably the most important part of this game. Your residential facility for housing your personnel. The more residentials you have, the higher population you can have and the more productive you can be. We will get into that later. Then your spaceport for making anything that needs to fly, and then of course your trade post for being able to trade minerals and other components not only between yourself on other planets, but with other players as well.
Construction complete.
Now that we've finished that, I'm just going to make a few more engineers just to keep things moving along.
Production.
Now, first thing we're going to need to do, as you'll notice here, we only have a population of about 5,000, can only do about 10, and we have absolutely zero power. So let's start off by making some power generators. If you hold down the shift key, you can actually queue and make multiple structures with a single engineer at the same time.
Construction started.
Now that we've got that going, let's add a few residential. And because, like I said before, your research is very important, we're going to make our first research facility.
Construction started.
Now this is one of those mining, one of those mineral deposits I was talking about before, where you will make your mining facilities. If you hover your mouse over top, it will tell you the concentration and how much of the mineral there is. Our concentration here is 99, and how many minerals in there is 500,000. The concentration means it will mine faster with a higher concentration. Now, as you mine, that does go down, but that depends on your economy and how good of a mining facility you use on there. So if you use one of the basic mining facilities, your concentration will go down, and you will slowly go down from, say, mining 50 or 60 minerals per tick to all the way down to 1 mineral per tick. And when you get really large mineral deposits down to 1 mineral per tick, it takes forever for those mines to deplete, which means they will not respawn as fast. So it's very inefficient, and you want to use your basic mines almost never. I only say almost because there is one specific situation after which we will upgrade our basic mines, and they are useful for one thing pretty much. Now, since we don't have any minerals at all, brand new account, let's go ahead and find some other minerals to mine so we can start updating ourselves. Oh, that also reminds me. Here you can see your available resources, and as you can see right now, we have absolutely zero capacity. So to start off and make things simple, we are going to make some refineries, which all have a basic little bit of storage capacity. So we'll make some of them to keep the ball rolling. First, we need to research a mineral.
Construction complete.
Now that we have some cargo capacity, we can start mining some unknown minerals, which we do have a lot of. Now you only need 200, so I'm just going to mine 200 of every mineral here that says I have no idea what it is. Now, right now, as you can see, I am just mining, I'm putting bids on other people's mines. I do not want to steal all of their minerals and cause conflict, so I'm only going to mine about 200 of them. Alright, I am currently mining a bunch of minerals. I've selected to only mine quantity of 200, which will give me enough to just research them and find out what each mineral is. Once you research it once, you're good to go. So as you can see here, I've already let a lot come up. So now I can research my first mineral. So go in here into my research laboratory, hit mineral, and I know I have 200 of mineral 1, so that's the first thing I'm going to do.
Research initiated. Construction started.
Up here you can see the progress. If you take a look over here, you will see that I have 30,000 residents ready to go. However, that is not what your max population is going to be. Your max population is always going to go over by 15%, so you will always have 15% of homeless. To check the exact number, you hover your cursor over the max over here, and it will show you your max population. And we can see here that we have 30,000 housing, but we will have 34,606 total. Now I'm going to go on to researching my next mineral. As we can see here, I have one mineral here now called Bertainer, so I have discovered Bertainer. Researching the next one.
Initiated.
I'm going to continue doing this, and I'm going to skip forward in the video and you can see it after I got it all done.